How's your family doing? Are they safe?
Yeah, they're doing okay.
And we're live.
For real?
Hey, I have a
Really?
question though, really quickly. This is very
Yeah.
important. Okay, so you know how like on people's birthday you say happy birthday on Facebook? You know what I'm saying?
I
No.
don't.
You really don't?
No, there's too many people on there.
Yeah, plus that shit's fake.
Mm.
But it's all Russians.
Exactly. How'd you know?
Well, never mind then, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Get back into your.
Oh, yo, remember that one night where we went on Dondre's account? Just fucked with random ass people's Facebook? Yo, that shit was hilarious, bro. Oh my god. Yo, we should do that again.
Yeah.
Like, what did we even... Didn't we find that one random dude and just, like, started commenting on his pictures? Yo, that was hilarious, bro.
Well, it's kind of late, but welcome to listen to this while doing laundry. The show where we talk about interesting subjects and you can do laundry while listening. So today we're going to be talking about the Mandela Effect, and we're going to be discussing what kind of crazy alternate reality we have been transferred to. So,
Not to be confused with Nelson Mandela.
Exactly, to be confused.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm
Nelson
saying.
Mandela.
I don't believe a word of it.
All right, so come with us, head into the newsroom. Okay, now we're in the newsroom. All right, Dondre, what do you got for us?
That was quick.
So today, we've learned more about this. Well, we haven't really learned more, but that whistleblower complaint against Trump. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, he's a compulsive liar. So, I mean, I guess he can promise things to people, but can he?
Mhm.
I don't think it's a big deal personally, but, whatever. Who cares? Florida is underwater. If there's a plague upon the house. Next, the locust will come.
Wait, so why is it underwater? Because of the storm, the Dorian, whatever.
I thought that
don't
missed
know.
Florida.
I don't know. You think, do I look like a weatherman to you? I'm the news person. I'm the weather station.
All right, continue.
Also, that hacker who turned in, was it that Chelsea, whatever, Manning, chick guy, whatever the fuck you want to say, he died mysteriously, so that's interesting.
What are you saying?
What am I saying? I'm saying you're the conspiracy theorist. I'm saying people die.
Hey, you're the conspiracy theorist now.
Also,
Yo, tomorrow is the day. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Area 51 getting raided.
oh, it is, isn't it? Oh, that's interesting. I hope someone's like live tweeting. How many people already started to arrive there?
yeah. There's
All the hotels are booked.
Yeah.
How many people are there? I'm actually interested to know now.
There's gonna be several people live streaming it tomorrow. So
Are they just gonna have like a giant massive concert? 'Cause that'd be really fun. Like right up.
I don't know what they're doing. I mean, I heard that there was some kind of concert, but it got canceled. So I don't know what they're doing.
Due to the no electricity in the middle of the desert.
They're just gonna take it from the area.
56,512 people in the...
What? 56,000?
512.
Those people don't have jobs. That's the state of the country.
Damn.
Those are the same people.
Yo, you should give him a call.
Who with
You can
those
hook 'em
Popeye
up.
chickens, sandwiches. Also, those people.
Oh,
who
yeah.
vape, irreversible damage to lungs. So I would just stick to regular cigarettes. A known fact.
Heard it here first, folks.
So
Smoking will save lives. That's a quote from The Office for people who watch that show.
back on. So I guess the government has had an official response to the Area 51 raid too. So you know the dude that made it, he took it down, but you know people are still gonna do it. And then the government's response. Well, this was a while ago, but it was an Air Force spokesman, Laura McAndrews, said that the officials are aware of the event and issued a warning saying Area 51 is an open training range for the U.S. Air Force, and we would discourage anyone from trying to come into the area where we train American armed forces. Hey, you should ask.
Not a threat?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, they're armed. Don't try it.
Damn.
Dondre, you need to ask Charlie, see if he can get the schematics of the layout of Area 51.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, hey, do you want to commit an act of treason and espionage? Also, this is very, very interesting that evil giant of a company that doesn't pay taxes. Fuck you, Jeff Bezos. That he's also a cheater. Look at
What?
this. Look at this. Wait 1 second. Hey, I'm doing my podcast right now. I'm gonna have to call you back. Okay.
The fuck?
Who was that?
A friend. Amazon makes a climate pledge. So I think it said by 2030, I believe it is, they are going to be on 100% renewable energy. They're going to purchase electric vans to make their stupid, whatever deliveries, and they're going to be carbon neutral. I don't know what the fuck carbon neutral.
Okay.
So, and that was a month, like, I think their workers were going to do like a walkout just to bring, at least just Jeff Bezos adapt toward not being not being so evil.
Wait, you're cutting out.
Jeff Bezos is evil. I think he's the Antichrist.
Oh, yeah, probably.
The Fed cut rates again. I don't know if you guys who are listening to this probably don't have jobs or care about rates, but whatever. There you go. There. What else is going on? I think I told you. Did I already say this? That we've lost a lot of species of birds, and I think the last rhino or something is about to die or something like that. That giant white rhino thing.
Yeah, they're gonna have to take all the DNA and because they have that DNA vault. I don't know if it's like in Antarctica or where. It's somewhere cold.
I thought that was just plant life.
Yeah, they need to do it.
Cold, you lunatic.
It is.
What are you talking about? They don't have a fucking Jurassic Park in Antarctic where they have all the samples. What are you telling me right now?
That's what they need to do.
I think it's just seeds. Oh, that's what you're telling that they need to do.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna have to do. I mean, otherwise, like you said,
okay.
The zoo's gonna have a lot less animals.
That was actually very funny. Also, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, the world's still in trouble. We're still running out of fresh water. But I drink Coca-Cola, so I think that's it regarding life. I mean, unless you guys want to talk about other countries.
That reminds me. This is what I wanted to tell you. So, remember when we went to Main Event, and that's where I met Cassidy, and she served you your drink?
Yeah, she spit in it.
Not quite, but do you remember what you ordered? It was like Diet Pepsi or something?
Yeah.
Yes, she said that she just got you a regular Pepsi.
What?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, bastard.
Yeah, it's like, imagine all the places that you order Diet from. What if they're not giving you Diet?
I used to have, people I was with try it. Like, is this Diet or is this regular? And, because people who drink regular soda, they can absolutely tell if it's Diet.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I can tell if it's not Diet is if it's Diet Coke or regular Coke. Because Coca-Cola is the hella sweetest thing I've ever.
Okay.
Anywho, There are just more protests going on with climate change. I don't really know what protesting does. People with money actually decide to do something, but that's going on. Oh, are they still on strike for GM?
I
Or
don't know.
did they close
Oh
that?
yeah. I think they're
Um,
still. Well, so GM took away the their health benefits.
well, what the fuck else are they gonna do? Do people buy American GM cars or shitty? Fuck you, General Motors.
Yeah, but they still made a profit though. I think they made a profit of 30 billion last year.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't work for them. I mean, the fuck do you want me to say? I'd let them move their fucking company outside of the U.S. And then if I was a consumer, I wouldn't buy their cars. Like, I don't get people striking. I don't know. I just quit and be like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go work for Lincoln Motor Company. I like
yeah.
Detroit better.
I mean, it would be if. I mean, if that would deal like an actual blow to them, I don't think it would, because with the profits that they made, they can just afford to hire some
Yeah,
more
and then
people.
also there's people who aren't who aren't in unions or something like that, and they pick up the slack. I mean, I don't think it really matters. I don't. I'm sure there are examples, and if you know examples, please let us know in the comments. I like to learn. Please
Yeah,
don't
right.
ever send me any comments. But um, I don't know. I think there has been occasions where striking.
What?
I don't think so, because I think they can just relocate their plant to Mexico or wherever else they have cheap labor days.
But it wouldn't.
Whoa.
It wouldn't be.
How can they constantly have cheap labor in Mexico is what I'm confused with. Consistently for the last 50 years? No growth?
Hmm.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a.
You're not an economist?
Yeah, I'm not an economist. I'm not a politician.
We're gonna make you into one. We're
What's
gonna, you know what?
what's gonna be the
James for
slogan?
president.
You know, not president. We're gonna make you the
No.
agricultural, like Secretary of Agriculture for Texas.
No.
I
So,
can
like,
get you that
weed?
job.
No.
James doesn't care about weed.
I
It
want.
doesn't just weed. It's about what the heck? You don't know what the Department of Agriculture takes care of? You're a lunatic.
No, wait. No, I like Kai's idea. It's president or nothing.
You have no power as president, and you're only there for 4 years.
I'm gonna have all the power. I'm gonna turn it into
and
a.
people don't vote for people who look like they're in Al Qaeda.
Yo, chill. Hey, what? People would vote for me. All I have to do is just act crazy like Trump, and they'll be like, "Oh, he says what's on his mind," and there, I'm president.
Yeah, I believe it because the American people, you know, besides me, are morons.
So is that everything that's going on in the news?
Everything important. Oh, Charlie Rose wants to come back, and you know what? I like Charlie Rose. I liked his little stupid show on PBS. So I don't know. Hopefully that happens. But and they're remaking Saved by the Bell. I used to watch Saved by the Bell all the time. That's kind of exciting, but it's a stupid premise. I think it's like inner city kids have to transfer to a high school with well-to-do kids, and they call it shenanigans. Some baloney like that.
Okay. Yeah. So, man. So, next time we cast, we got to do a recap on the Area 51 raid.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's a raid if people aren't going to actually raid.
Yeah, I think. I wonder what.
Like who says? Okay, go! And then they all take off. They all take off running. I mean, how close are they to the base? I mean, it's really hot outside. Who has the water? Oh god, we could have opened a water stand and made.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I mean, I
they
think.
they have a little gun ready, or they do it Fast and the Furious. Some hot girl has her little bandana in the air.
So
They all just take off running.
I wonder if they're gonna have, because they have armed guards like hidden on Area 51, but I wonder if they're gonna have like
they're hidden in the bushes. How do you hide when there's no?
No,
roads?
'cause they literally have them like in ghillie suits, like on hills and everything. So I wonder if they're gonna have more guards, but more prominent, like lined up like against, like, I don't know, the barrier or something.
And they're gonna don't shoot till you see the white of their eyes.
Yeah.
That's
So,
what
like,
they're gonna tell people.
like what's gonna, because they are I don't know what the official term is, but they're like I could think they have permission to like shoot depending on like how far someone gets onto the base.
You're telling me it's gonna look like the Purge in
Yeah,
the middle of the desert?
who knows? I mean, I don't know what they'll do. Like, what if, like, literally, what if a couple hundred people start running? They get past the fence and they start running towards the base. If it's hundreds of people, what are they gonna do? Like, are they gonna shoot them? Or there's no way they shoot them. This isn't gonna be.
Yeah, they're trespassing on a military base
because it's gonna be streamed.
Yeah.
There's no way. Because otherwise this would be.
They may shoot them with rubber bullets or use tear gas or whatever.
Yeah, that. But like not like actual shoot, but like. Yeah.
Yes, they just have a 10,000 Agent Smiths just right there. They'll let a can of whoop ass.
Mr. Anderson.
They should remake that with you being the agent.
So yeah, it'll be crazy to see. I think it's more likely only a few people try to do it, but I think most people are just gonna stand around.
That'd be a huge waste of a trip. And like in the 60s, that wouldn't happen. If this happened in the 60s, people would charge that fucking gate.
Yeah, maybe.
They made an event out of it.
Yeah, so they're just gonna like have like a little event, and like no one's maybe like a few people will split off and like actually try to get on the base.
They'll make tamales.
There's gonna be some idiots that do. You know there will be.
Yeah. So
I don't think so. I'm calling it now. I think people are pussies and they're just gonna be like, I went to Area 51 to storm the base, but I didn't because I have a job and I can't get arrested.
All right. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So.
And why is it on this day? Why is it on September the 21st? Is that something important?
No, September
9/20.
20th.
Oh, 20th. Is that something important?
Yeah, 9/20.
I don't understand what that means.
It's the massacre of 9/20.
What is that?
It's gonna happen tomorrow.
Wait, I see 9/20 climate strike. Oh, that's just the youth strike thing.
No, it's gonna be a thing tomorrow, after tomorrow.
so why the youth are striking? Why the youth are striking? The adults are are trespassing. Oh, it's what has the world come to?
All right, so I think that's it for the news. So then we got a question here for the well-known love corner for Zach. Before we head on to the main topic here, so I guess the title for this question is I'm a model and my boyfriend.
Wait. Instagram model or model? Is she a Caitlyn Jenner model? Wait, not Caitlyn. Whatever that girl's name is. Is she a Jenner model or is she a Instagram model?
I don't know. Let me get to what she says here, and we'll see. She might say. So she's 21. Her boyfriend's 22. She says she's a model, and her boyfriend's at odds about her doing nude shots. So she says, I haven't done the shots yet, and I don't particularly want to, but we are at odds about my willingness to do light nudity, aka covered by something but not fully clothed. I want to clarify that I have a good agent who only wants to build my book with good work. I maintain that I would never do anything explicitly sexual or undignified. The thing that started this conversation was that yesterday I had a shoot where I felt uncomfortable with the photographer to a point where I was cool with just doing a bra plus pants. I don't feel weird about this at all, but I know he might, and I voiced that to him, and that led to this conversation.
So what's the disagreement?
I guess so. It's kind of long. She says that she's given her side and his side. She says his side is that he doesn't feel as though he is trying to oppress. Okay, so I don't know. She worded it weirdly. She says his side, I don't feel as though he is trying to oppress me or anything like that. He hasn't tried to control me or say I can't do anything. However, he is uncomfortable with photographers potentially having nude, naked pictures of me, which I think is fair. And also that any men who saw these potential photos would think of me explicitly. And then she says, my side, I want to clarify that I have a good agent who only wants to build my book with good work.
Wait, what?
Jesus Christ. What the
Those are my chips.
I don't know. Why'd you crunch it so loud next to the mic for?
I was rolling them up so they didn't get stale. Can
Jesus.
I not have stale chips? You bastards.
That's the loudest thing I've ever heard. Oh my god. Okay. So she says, my side, I want to clarify that I have a good agent who only wants to build my book with good work. I maintain that I would never do blah, blah, blah. I am gunning for modeling with a high-end agency in New York. Not to sound snooty, but it's a fact that there are different kinds of modeling. I am open to doing slight nudity if it's dignified, but that's it. None of these pictures have actually happened yet, so I feel as though this is an issue over nothing. How do I mend this weird gap except for making a promise that I will never do something that I might not be able to hold myself to? Should I just wait for him to get over it? I know this post is a mess. Blah, 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 blah. So by the end of it, it doesn't really sound like there's a problem, but
Clearly, the problem is he doesn't want her to do any nude pictures because he's concerned that the photographer would have them and could use them for whatever reason, or some guy that he knows will see them, and then he'll be like, "I've seen your girl pregnant." Jesus, I've seen your girl nude or whatever. So that's what the problem is, and she seems like she doesn't have a problem with being partially nude.
yeah. So I guess the thing is she's not talking about doing like full nudity. She's doing like, you know, maybe like something like she has something covering her nipples.
Who cares? Listen.
Wait.
Right
No. Stop. This is Zach's segment. All right, Zach, go ahead.
So I'll be honest, I agree with the guy. Because so if you work in that industry, there's gonna be a lot of things that happen by default. Because you're essentially selling your appearance or something. So without a doubt, shit's gonna happen. Some things you can control, some things that you can't control.
What does that mean? What's gonna happen? I don't understand what you're saying to me, or to this girl.
Not talking to you.
What are you saying is gonna happen to her? What is going to happen?
So, in that industry, you're gonna get exposed to a lot of things. So, for the sake of the relationship, I agree with him. Because dudes don't want like that type of shit out there for the girls that they care about. Like if it's a girl you don't really give a shit about, you don't really care. So they can do whatever the fuck. But if it's something that someone that you actually care about, wouldn't want that kind of things out there. At the same time though, you're in a tough spot. Because this is like your livelihood. This is what you do. So this is something that y'all really gotta work through. You can draw boundaries on it, and say this is what I'm willing to do. This beyond this, I'm not willing to do. For example, nude shots or almost nude shots, whatever that may be. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to discuss it with him.
Okay.
Okay, that was the wrong. I'm gonna give you what you need to do right now. Okay, who is this guy, and why is he so concerned that there's going to be nude pictures of you out there? Who the fuck cares? Why don't you dump this loser? Unless he has money, then I wouldn't do the pictures. If he, has a good inheritance that's coming to him, or he does a good job, then you should leave that alone. Otherwise, I would dump this loser and experience life. And if it screws you over, then it screws you over. Secondly, stop modeling and get a real job. Like I don't understand why your life has come to this moment where you feel like you need to model, and that's the career path that you've decided to go down. Go back to school, become a programmer. I've just improved your life greatly.
All right, so there you have it. Good advice and bad advice. So, so yeah, that question was not as crazy as I thought it was gonna be. It sounds like at the end of the question, it was pretty much resolved and not a big deal. So, moving on to the main topic, we're gonna be talking about the Mandela Effect. So, Dondre, what do you think the Mandela Effect is?
Is it like the butterfly effect, but called Mandela?
Exactly. So we have invented a time machine, and we're going back in time. No, the Mandela Effect is basically things. How to Zach? You got a good?
Yeah. So things that aren't as you remember it.
Yes. So it's named after Nelson Mandela, who.
Wait. I am so confused by the definition of what I was just given.
Okay, I'm about to tell you.
You said things are not how you remember them.
Mhm.
So, for example, if your door was red and then you wake up and you're like, what the heck? Or no, let's say your childhood home that you've moved from, it was red. The door was red. And then you come back and you're like, the door is blue. I always remember it being red. But isn't it possible that someone just painted it? I don't understand this.
You're kind of on the right track a little bit, but not really. So this is going to be the Nelson Mandela Effect isn't based off of just a single person's memory. It's based off of everyone remembering it differently. So
like certain events like 9/11 happened on 9/11. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Kind of, but not. Yeah. I guess events or more like I don't know. Like not even. I don't think there's an event that people remember differently, but it's more like I don't know, like names or shows or characters or something.
So Fred Flintstone was always in the Flintstones.
So let me give you the first example of it. I guess like the very first instance of it that I guess documented. So the reason it's called the Mandela Effect is named after Nelson Mandela, who a lot of people believe died in prison in the 80s. But really, I guess he was alive. I don't know. But
alive, buried alive.
So we have a lot of good examples of it too. So like we were kind of talking about earlier, Kai gave a good example about the Statue of Liberty. So Kai asked me this question, and I swear, because I've been to New York and everything. So okay, sorry, bro.
So you were in New York.
All right, my bad. All right. Okay, so Zach told me this story. Zach told me this story, or not a story, but he asked me this question. So I've been to New York. So Zach asked me if the
wait. You've been to New York? Have you been to the Big Apple?
What? That is New York.
That is New York City.
Oh well, excuse me for clarifying.
Yes, you uneducated Neanderthal. All right. So basically, the question that he asked me was, the Statue of Liberty. Where is it? I said New York, and he said, okay, what island is it on? And I swear, I always remember it being on Ellis Island, and so do.
Same.
Yeah. So if you ask a lot of other people that, they'll tell you usually the same thing, except for you, Dondre. You didn't know where it was, so.
No, I said Liberty Island.
Yeah, but you
made up a name.
I made up the name Liberty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made it up.
I took an educated guess because I'm educated.
Yeah, right. Says the
isn't Ellis Island where all the refugees came in from, or refugees, the immigrants all came in at? Why would the Statue of Liberty be there? That's where they all came in through.
That's El Paso.
That's funny too. But no. That's where they all came in. How would the statue be there? Right? Isn't it? That's I don't think. How's that a Mandela effect? Wouldn't that just be people have wrong information?
Well, so that's also a part of it. Is it could be false memory.
The reason why it's the Mandela effect is because there are a whole bunch of Facebook pictures of people taking a picture on Ellis Island, tagging the Statue of Liberty with nothing in the background. There's like a giant empty space where the Statue of Liberty should be. And it's not just one idiot doing this, it's 20,000 different pictures, all with the exact same thing.
Sounds like they're Russians to me.
So another I have a few different questions.
So wait. So because there's thousands of morons out there who were on Ellis Island, tagged a picture with the Statue of Liberty, but there's nothing in the background, then that means
real quick.
it?
That's what I'm saying. So James, Zach put a link. You can put it on YouTube.
Okay. So, and I have also a let me get it pulled up here.
So it was a Twitter post. And Dandre, check it out as well.
I don't think Twitter is real. I think it's all of our brains connected together.
Oh, it could be.
No, it couldn't.
So watch this. Dandre, how do you spell Skechers?
Skechers? Like the shoe brand?
Yeah, go, quick.
I don't know. I'm a horrible speller to begin with, so it's a terrible question for me. It's either SC or SK. I don't know.
How do you spell JC Penny?
JC, then Penny.
How do you spell
it? Not JC, then Penny. PENNY. Is it not?
Wrong.
I'm a horrible speller. I don't know. I don't shop at JC Penney, so I wouldn't know that. I can spell Macy's and I can spell Ralph Lauren. I can spell Bloomingdale's.
How do you spell Looney Tunes?
I don't know. LOONEY and Tunes. TUNES. Do they spell loony with an extra O or minus an O or minus the Y? I don't know.
Yeah.
Stop giving me spelling tests.
So, what about Curious George? Do you remember him having a tail or no?
I don't remember. I was never a fan of that show.
Okay, well,
I watched Arthur and I watched Dragon Tales.
Answer the question.
And Wishbone.
You said Wishbone?
Yeah, you didn't like Wishbone? Come on, Wishbone.
Is that where that
I don't know the rest of the song. I don't know. Did he have a tail? He's a monkey. Can he have a tail?
He did not have a tail. You lunatic. Oh my god. I'm just kidding.
Okay, then he doesn't have a tail. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, what about the peanut butter brand Jiffy? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, I remember Jiffy. Did they poison? Oh no, it was Peter Pan. Never mind. Yeah, I remember Jiffy.
It wasn't
choosing moms and dads.
Okay, wait. Let me tell you. It wasn't Jiffy. It was Jif. Just Jif. JIF.
Yeah, I know. Choosing moms and dads choose Jif.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So it's never Jiffy.
I remember that.
Okay. What about how do you spell Looney Tunes?
What was the point of that? I agreed. Yes, it was choosing moms and dads choose Jif. I didn't say Jiffy. I said Jif.
At the beginning, you said Jiffy. You said I remember Jiffy. You said I remember Jiffy.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I correct when I did the whatever it's called the tune. It was Jif. So I think it was called Jif. So congratulations.
Nope, you failed.
Next.
All right. So how do you spell Looney Tunes?
I don't know. Is it not spelled with two O's? I don't know. I was a kid. I wasn't looking at Looney Tunes. I just know the characters in the song. I know it's Looney Tunes.
Ah, you buffoon! It was spelled TUNES. You're from an alternate reality.
TUNES, like a show tune?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it being Looney Tunes, like TOONS, like tunes.
Yeah, like cartoon.
I have no idea. I didn't pay attention to the spelling.
Well, now you do. So,
No, I never.
did you ever watch the Berenstain Bears or read the books?
Oh yes, Bears eat bears. I don't know the theme song to that one either.
So, do you remember? So the Berenstains part, was it T-E-I-N or T-A-I-N?
Okay, I'm gonna explain something to both of you right now. Listen to me very closely. In elementary school, I cheated on all my spelling tests. Okay,
Okay,
so
wait.
I have no idea how to spell.
What about this show, Sex and the City? Do you remember that?
Yes, it's Sex and the City, not in the city. It's and the city, or is it in the city?
It's
No,
in the
and
city. It's in the
Is
city.
it in the city? Well,
Yeah.
that would make sense. I don't remember. I have the complete series, and I've seen every show.
Okay, now since you cheated on your spelling, here's another test. How do you spell Febreze?
I don't know. Isn't there an R? Isn't it freeze and then breeze? I don't know. How are you asking the person who can't spell? This is redundant. I don't know how to spell. I went to public school and I cheated.
Okay, what about Oscar Mayer? How do you spell Oscar Mayer?
Oh, Oscar Mayer has a way with BLLONGA. I don't know how to spell Oscar Mayer, but I know how to spell baloney.
Okay, specifically the Meyer part. Do you remember how that's spelled?
Well, I have a friend by the name of Jeffrey Myers, but his is not spelled Meyer. I think it's
Yeah,
I don't know.
it was spelled Mayer.
May? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what about?
So these are examples of we're in an alternate. This is a Mandela effect that things are different. Yeah,
so
I'm
this
not a
is-
believer at all.
So that's
Yeah, the world actually ended in 2012.
And then a weird one, just a world askew was put in its place.
exactly.
Exactly.
So
Okay. Oh, I have one. I
Yeah.
have one.
all right.
Okay. Do you remember Dexter's Laboratory?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was his sister's name?
Dee Dee.
DD.
Oh my God! So was it always? And everyone remembers that because that's her name. So we're in the same universe, you lunatics.
No,
Wait,
but this.
what?
So that's the thing, is like there's multiple examples, and it's not like a few people. It's like thousands upon billions of people. Everyone in
I don't
India.
think billions.
Everyone, everyone, shut up. Everyone in India doesn't remember Curious George having a tail.
Okay, listen to me right now. There's quite possibly could be billions of morons. I think the vast majority of people are. So it's quite possible that there are, but I don't think everyone. We're not going to put that on India. India, if you're Indian and you're listening to this, fuck you. But I don't think India is. Everyone in India watched Curious George, even knows who he is.
What about?
I don't know. Does Priyanka Chopra Jonas know? Why don't someone tweet at her and see if she knows? Because she's Indian. She's in Bollywood. No.
What about Fruit Loops? Do you know how to spell Fruit Loops?
No, I don't. Because I only used to eat Fruit Loops in a bowl of milk, or I get my Jif peanut butter extra crunchy, and I would put Fruit Loops on top of it and then just eat it. I put more Fruit Loops and then eat it. So Fruit Loops and crunchy peanut butter goes good together.
Okay, so specifically the fruit part. Do you remember how that was spelled?
No.
Tell me right now.
I'd go to the store and be like, I want Reese's and I want Fruit Loops. And my mom wasn't like, well, you have to spell it before you can get it.
And then, so earlier, you said you remembered Pikachu's tail being like, having like, I don't know, black or brown on it?
I said black and yellow.
Yeah, black and yellow, yeah. So the tail never had that on it, apparently.
What color was it?
Just yellow.
I guess it
No
could
black.
be. I wasn't looking at his ass, so I don't know.
Yeah, you were. He had tail attacks.
Yeah, he did attack that way. I forgot. Oh well.
Yeah, so I think it's just really interesting that there's a bunch of these, and it's like there's a bunch of examples like this where it's all these people remember it differently, but it could be, it could be just a case of false memory where everyone is for some reason remembering it in an exact way. Yeah, it's weird.
Not weird at all. That's the very opposite of weird.
It's the what? That's the definition of. Let me look it up in the dictionary real quick. Okay,
the definition of weird.
All right, it says
Tell me.
The Mandela Effect. What the?
What is the definition of weird? I need for you to tell me that, because we like to educate our audiences as well as not educate.
So,
wait. Weird as an adjective is suggesting something supernatural, uncanny. A noun, a person's destiny. What? A verb, induce a sense of disbelief or alienation in someone.
I don't remember it being someone's destiny.
How do you use that as a... That's according to dictionary.com. A person's destiny. If you use weird as a noun, it's a person's destiny.
See, this is another case of the Mandela Effect. The word did not used to mean that. Or did it?
Well, words definitions change all the time.
No, yeah, that's impossible.
Weird as a noun means fate or destiny.
No one can change the dictionary.
Fortune. Yes, because words are made up, so we can't assign them different meanings, because that wouldn't be allowed.
Exactly, that's not allowed in the English language. All right, so, I think it's crazy that, because I mean, that so many people, because if it was just a few people, it would be like, okay, whatever. But it's like so many people, and they're all remembering it differently, in an exact way. I think that's weird. So, what do you think, Zach? Like from your part that you've looked into it, what do you think about like there being potential alternate realities, or are we in a different timeline?
I mean, definitely, because every single calendar says 2012 was the end of the world. So, I mean, there has to be an explanation for that.
So, yes, every single calendar. Every single one in the entire world. Now, let me explain something to all you freaks out there. Okay?
Please do.
People are just morons. Remember things differently. No one cares.
So how can they remember differently the same way?
Because people are morons. We're human, so certain things will happen and certain things won't.
That's not a good answer. That's not good enough for me. I need answers right now.
Why does Michael post so much stuff? Like, is that like, I don't understand. Is that real? Does he have to do that, or is that just like generated? I don't understand.
I don't know. So let me tell you something. So in my studies at Harvard, when I was studying alongside Stephen Hawking. So
yeah.
I think Stephen went to Cambridge, but okay.
Well, he has multiple degrees, and he also went to Harvard. So
yeah, tell me about your time in Harvard.
So as a quadriplegic, he went to Harvard. Ugh.
Exactly.
So as to what Kai was saying, with the year ending in 2012, so that was also the same year that scientists at CERN, CERN, finally found the Higgs boson, the particle that Stephen Hawking predicted could destroy the universe. So possibly what would have happened is that we got sucked into a black hole and we're in an alternate universe now.
Stephen Hawking can't even wipe his own ass, so I don't want to take predictions from him.
You're making fun of paraplegic people?
Yes.
Yeah, Stephen Hawking predicted. What did he predict?
So he predicted that
he also thinks if aliens come to Earth, they'll be violent, So, no, thank you.
I mean, possibly. I mean, look what happened whenever we explored new lands in
That
the
is
Americas.
insane.
It was
Because
insane.
you are. No, listen. If I was in charge of going to, if I was born back then when things were discovered and I was on a ship, first thing I would do when I got to the new would be to kill all the natives.
They would kill you because you're diabetic. You wouldn't survive.
That's right. So I guess there was no insulin back then. I would have just died. I would have not made the journey.
So, yeah.
That's crazy.
So I think the only proper solution, I guess the proper answer is that we are in an alternate universe or alternate timeline.
That's what you've deduced.
That's the right answer. So, also, I guess in relation to it is, deja vu.
Yeah.
In the Matrix, that means there's a glitch in the system.
Yeah, so deja vu, I mean, it makes you feel weird. It makes you feel like you've been there or you've had this happen already. So there was so basically he's like the Asian version of Neil deGrasse Tyson, Michio Kaku.
That crazy guy on the History Channel. History Channel doesn't even provide real information, so don't believe the hype.
So I'm not saying like from the History Channel. This is from his, I don't know, studies or I don't know, theories or whatever. Just like all other scientists, like Neil deGrasse Tyson, they all have their theories. He was saying that with deja vu, basically it's like an alternate universe, same as the Nelson Mandela effect.
More studies have shown that deja vu is just your brain trying to make sense of your surroundings.
That's just what they tell stupid people.
Yeah, you idiot.
Oh God. Okay. So America, or the two people that will listen to this podcast, go home and be normal.
No. Go home. Question everything.
My dog bite itches. What do you think that's? Do you think that's the rabies?
It's your patient 0, so it's the start of an outbreak.
On another note, I was thinking I'd be a really good drug dealer. I thought that randomly as I was driving today.
Well, it depends.
I think I'd be a good drug kingpin. I think I would run a tight ship.
I think you get caught eventually.
What? You gotta get caught?
Yeah, I think after a few months you get caught. Yeah.
No, I think I'd have a double life. And is anyone watching the Mayans? Any audience members? If you are, talk to me in the chat box. Or don't, but I think it's a really good show on FX. Okay.
Listen, the only good show is Justified.
If anyone has watched Justified, please make a note in the comment section. But that will be 0 because no one watched it.
Okay. Wait. In the comment section below, please type whether you like Justified more or Mayans more.
How can people like a show they've never seen? I don't understand. That's why it was canceled after 1 season.
No, it had 6 seasons.
Yeah, I'm very confused. But It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is on FX. I think FX just forgets that shows are on and they just keep paying the bills. That's the only conclusion I can come up with why it was on for that long.
All right. Your conclusions are terrible.
Wait, was Justified on FX?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's still on the air. Makes no sense. Zero.
It's because it's low budget and they just.
It's low budget. Well, I guess
It
the
is.
biggest budget would be the salaries. Like, I don't think they don't go to a lot of different scenes and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do anything special. It's just them walking around, just acting crazy.
So now you're shitting on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I'm saying like they don't have any special effects.
Oh, so it's bad because Justified had so many special effects. What the hell are you trying to tell me?
Listen. In this show, I'm not gonna try to compare it about this show that has a pair of gay twin brothers that like milk. All right, you can't compare them.
to Justified.
Justified, a crime-fighting badass of the New West.
It's a crappier version of Cowboy Bebop, just way worse and live action.
And that's not true at all because it's not in space and it's not an anime.
Yes, let's make a live action version of Cowboy Bebop.
No, I don't think that would be a good idea. That'd be terrible. They are making a live action of Avatar on Netflix.
Oh, that's.
I thought they already made a. Wait,
No.
The blue people?
No, Last Airbender.
Oh, you guys didn't support the movie that came out. I like the movie. I want them to keep going. But
The Last
they're
Airbender
gonna
movie?
Yes.
No, you're insane. Okay, see, people, this is why you can't trust his whatever he says. He's crazy.
I wanted them to keep going, but you guys are gonna watch the live action TV show one. Oh, please.
No, we're gonna see. I'm just saying it's in the making. We'll see.
How are they gonna make? What? They're gonna use an elephant for that giant thing that flies in the sky? I don't understand.
You buffoon! It's called CG, and they've been doing it for years now. You old man.
It's called CG. Oh God.
So yeah. So everyone listening, the Mandela Effect, we have without a doubt proven we are in an alternate universe, and that explains why things are so crazy right now. The world is burning, but no one's really hardly doing anything about it. Trump's in charge of America. It's insane. It's crazy right now.
The world's burning. The rainforest is burning, not the world.
That is literally the world. That's like the death sentence to the world. I mean, you understand that, right?
Half the world is on fire, and then no one wants to put it out. They don't think it's their responsibility.
Yes, it's true. I mean, like they donated like a very, very little amount of money compared to like what actually needs to be donated. Well, I guess the person in charge there didn't even take it, so it doesn't matter. But yeah.
Well, you know what? People vote in morons all the time. Like everyone needs to be informed. Unless you're a moron, then stay.
Listen, it's not about voting. It's about us being controlled by the secret government.
What the heck? You're such a conspiracy theorist.
Hey!
Listen.
The CIA coined that term, the conspiracy theorist. They coined it so that the truth wouldn't be revealed!
Are you on cocaine? Let me explain something. There are no secret people trying to take over the world or controlling the world.
You're one of them that they pay to say this.
They're only assholes.
We're not gonna believe you. You're on their side. You're on their side. You're getting paid by them.
Oh, yeah, paid by the hour.
You are. And that's why you work at home, because you don't actually have a job. This is your job.
I know, that would be a very interesting story. I could be a spy.
All right. I think that's gonna wrap it up. Y'all get anything else?
No. Make better decisions, people.
Okay. So, until next time, remember you can.
No, I have something to say. Very important. Very important. Actually, never mind.
All right. Until next time. Don't interrupt me here. I'm gonna end it.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
Until next time, let us know in the comments below or send us an email. We have the email in the description. Send us any questions or comments, whatever. We read it all. Send us that shit.
Only James checks the emails and he likes dick pics, so send them away.
Don't send us anything like that. Well, if you do, I'll forward it to Dondre, so you can go ahead. But thanks so much for listening, tuning in, and we will see you next time with the next crazy topic. All right, Dondre, you gonna order your pizza now?
Oh my god, yes, I'm gonna go up there and pick it up.
Okay.
Actually, I'm like really full from eating all these Pringles and Lay's chips with paste.